morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with the Pastor. We're continuing our discussion on the contrasting nature of the last days. We're going to start in 2 Chronicles 7. And again, this is about the glory of the Lord at the same time that the shaking's going on. When Solomon had finished praying, fire came down from heaven and consumed the burnt offering and the sacrifices, and the glory of the Lord filled the temple. And the priests could not enter the house of the Lord because of the glory of the Lord filled the Lord's house. And when all the children of Israel saw how the fire came down and the glory of the Lord on the temple, they bowed their faces to the ground on the pavement and worshiped and praised God. And I think that's what God's going to do. He's going to show himself strong. And he's just at the same time that terrible things are going on, he's going to shake people and show them miracles. And I believe that's what's happening right now in healing, is that he's perfecting healing, and there's going to be miracles all around. 1 Corinthians 3 talks about, for there's no foundation other than that anyone can lay, which is Jesus Christ, but that everything will be tested by fire. And again, pain and pleasure. Some things are going to be burned up and destroyed, and other things are going to manifest the glory of God. There's something majestic and awesome about the presence of God, that when he truly shows up, his glory consumes everything around it. All your problems seem very minor when you're in the presence of the Lord. He makes everything right. Just for instance, you take Isaiah 6, chapter 6, he said, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Well, here we are, the year that King Uzziah dies. Uzziah is a wicked king. He was good, and then he went bad, and he had wound up with leprosy. He wound up living in the house of a leper's house for the rest of his days. But so in the year that wickedness died, because leprosy was considered an outward sign of your inward sin, we got Isaiah going, woe is me. He said, because not only is he seeing the Lord, he is manifesting in himself, saying, woe is me, for I am undone. I am a man of unclean lips. He said, I don't deserve to be even here. I can't even believe I'm seeing this. And yet, then God takes a coal from the altars of God and places it on his lips and says, now your lips are clean. You can do what I want. And he says, who will go for us? And Isaiah, in his exuberance in the presence of God, says, send me, here I am, send me. Hineni, here I am, send me. And you say, well, he doesn't even know what God wants. And yet he is so excited because he's in the presence of the Lord, and he sees the glory of the Lord. He, at the same time that he's being shaken and changed and putting the coal on his lips, he is exuberant because he can pray, serve the Lord. In Hebrews chapter 12, it says, and ultimately, this is the ultimate pain and pleasure, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame. Now this is amazing. You're talking about Jesus going to the cross because for the joy that was set before him, and he sat down at the right hand of the throne of God, that he is establishing his rightful place next to his Father. It's amazing. And that for the joy that was set before him, he would go to the cross. Everyone knew what the cross was in those days. The Romans were very good at putting it into place. So he's, at the same time he's bringing discipline, he's bringing glory. And he shall sustain you and shall never permit the righteous to be moved. Cast your burden on the Lord. And, this is exciting because as we go through the difficulties of the end days, and there will be difficulties, and there will be persecutions, and there will be, we've seen the rise of anti-Semitism. At the same time, the glory of the Lord will be manifested. God bless you, and we'll see you again next time.